Well, howdy doody. What are you gonna do in there, buddy boys? Buddy boys and girls, what you doing, huh? What's up, Marcia? Hi, Judy. Hi, Just Maggie. Hi, Joey. Hi, TDC. They are ready for bed. Hi, Two Dogs. Grandma Shell, hi. Tammy, hi from Idaho. Bookie, hi. As you can see, who's starting some stuff over here. Hey, can you guys leave Momo alone? Pastel, leave Momo alone. Quit rolling your lip up. Get off of his neck. Get off of his neck. Come here. Are you okay, Momo? Look, are you reaching for me? Do you see her reach? Oh my. What are you doing to his back? Hey, stop walking on his back. Get off his back. I've never seen you do that before. You goofy head. Get off of my chair. Wait, this is a rolling chair. I thought why are you tapping his back like that? Tell her, this is where we have peace. This is where we sleep in here, okay? This is not the lip. Stop licking me. I cannot make it up. Okay, all right, hold on. Poor Momo, you have to deal with this crowd. What is she up to? She's up for no good. That's what she's up for. Hi, Michelle. Oh. Did you see Miracle swat at her? Hi, Lorita. Pastel, what are you doing? Quit looking for toys. This is bedtime. Get in bed, man. I can't have nothing. I cannot. Everyone, happy Saturday. What's up, Lorita? So glad to see you. You must have subscribed last night. So glad to see that. Michelle's like, oh my gosh, you're here. You're here. That's what I'm talking about. Michelle got here. Hi, Joey. Miracle wants everyone to have peace. And for some reason, y'all were just fine before I turned the camera on. And I don't know what happens when I turn the camera on. Y'all act like you're on the spotlight. It was nice and quiet. Do you see what I'm saying? Huh? Don't yawn like that at me. This is like therapy. Aw, thanks, Michelle. Hi, Doug. I thought you were out camping, Doug. What are you doing? Cut the telly off. Hi, welcome to the channel. Be sure you hit that like button for us, subscribe so we can see you again. If you want to see us again live, be sure you hit the notification bell too, because that way you will be notified when we are live. Cute puppies, Lorita says. Hey, Marcia, it's pronounced Lorita. Yes, I did. So I know, but I like to exaggerate some things sometimes. So, Lorita, she's going to end up being one of my skits, in one of my comedy skits. Thank you for subs. Thank you so much. Be sure you have a great weekend. You know, thanks for sharing your night with us. We've been doing all this grooming, and I need to do your nails. Your nails are long. Pastel, come over here. Over there. Go up there. Not on the chair. No, ma'am. This is a roller chair. Get your over there. Get over. Quit telling me what to do. We were going to have a nice, peaceful situation while I was taking this, getting it back up, getting Pastel. Pastel. No, you're not going to stand on my knees. No, you're not standing on my knees. Ow. No, that's my arm. That's my arm. Thanks for hitting that like button. Appreciate you. So you guys can hardly see Miss Miracle over here acting a fool. Okay. Okay, hold on a minute. I had a project that I was going to do. All right. I had a project that... Stop licking my hands. Stop. Dadgummit. This is not bath time. This is not bath time. Stop it. Don't give me my hand. Give it back. Thank you. You're so sweet. All right, listen. While you guys were relaxing, Momo, are you lonely over there in the kennel? You lonely? Don't be. What are you doing over there? Why does it look? What's going on right here? Oh. Okay, thank you. Get up. There's a grasshopper in here. How can there be a grasshopper in here? Stop. Leave it alone. Back. Get back. What in the world? Okay, all right. It's contained. Everything's contained. I swear that was a grasshopper. I just folded it into the blanket and took that sucker outside. How is there a grasshopper right now in my house? Like, what? Momo's over there playing with something. Look at her. What are you doing up here? Look at her view. Stop sticking your butt up in the air. Oh, gosh. Here, we have a mission here. So what I'm going to do while y'all... Momo's like, where did the bug go? He was playing around with the grasshopper. I'm telling you, I ain't going to go figure out what it is, because if it wasn't a grasshopper, I'm going to freak out. They probably brought it in on their body, or I don't even know now. I'm not going to freak myself out at this point. Because you know me, if Pookie's going to agree, like, that's a sign for me. That is a sign for me that David's here. Isn't it like 10:30 at night and there's some kind of grasshopper in there? Oh, no, they're going to freak me out. This is going to freak me out. So I bought this a long time ago. This king-size bed blanket. Hey, excuse me. Now you're doing this. What do you got over there? Let me. What the? Do you have something else over here? You're freaking me out. Why are you guys sniffing the bed? This was supposed to be a nice, relaxing. While I did my little fabric, you guys just entertained YouTube. But all of a sudden, you're all over my stuff. Can I have this, please? No naughty stuffed dog in the back. Please be a good dog. Loretta, no. Okay, so I bought this beautiful, super soft. You put a blanket in it. It's like a blanket cover. And it never stayed like... The inside blanket would always lean, oh, look at her, lean to the left or lean to the right. And then you can't... Anyways, I'm taking it apart. What I'm going to do is use one part. This is king size. I'm going to use, once it's all taken apart, I'm going to go back and sew the edges under so that I can use them during the summer. Because the summer here in Texas are so hot, but I still like covers. But just like, even this pink flower one from Costco, it was like, what, $14, $15? And it's hot. It's still hot. It's like, what? This is summer. So I'm going to use one piece. Look at her. She looked up at you guys. Do you see that up there? Up there. Up here? Goofy head. She's so... Miss Pastel, look at her. She's such a good girl. Somebody's going to tell you, Loretta. Someone's going to tell you right now, because I saw last night. Pastel probably saw it, and that's why she went cray-cray. Maybe. The dryer is in the middle of my house. What? Hold on a minute. What are we talking about? They are bringing in the yard life in the house. Not the grasshopper. That's crazy as heck. I know. And I don't even know for sure it was a grasshopper. All I knew was I saw something green. Okay. And it was moving. Yeah. Doggy comedy. You're cute, Joey. What is that with this sniffle? Oh, I had a spider in my dryer this morning. The dryer's in the living room. I'm sorry. I get it now. Momo, you got to go around, Momo. Go around. Okay, stop. Stop licking each other. This is where we sleep. Do y'all not know what peace means? She's up to no good. She's always up to no good. She's not going to just trot out of here for no reason. Ma'am, were you the one that brought that grasshopper in the bedroom? What can I help you with? What are you so busy doing out here? I'd be lying if I didn't tell you she wants to get on the treadmill. Okay, I might have to reposition you guys, but let's do this first. I'll read the live chat while you guys hang out and watch the pups act so silly. I have some dogs that are for rescue. So if you think I have a handful, it is true, but 3 of them are up for adoption on 2 different rescue groups websites. So if you're interested in one of the dogs, please let me know. Pastel, can you calm down? Come here. Come here. Come here. I'm not going to get mad at you right now. Okay. You're a goofy head. Okay, wait, not on top of me. You sit down. Sit down. You sit. Angel, why are you sniffing her and humping yourself? Quit it. You're embarrassing me. You both are embarrassing right now. You guys are embarrassing me. Just help me take this off real quick. Good Lord Jesus. Why are you smiling like that? I saw what you just did. You be acting naughty. Hi, Jay. Hi, Larita. You're welcome tomorrow. You with those. Huh? Yes, with that. I don't know, man. I just don't know. Hello, Gustavo. Oh, you guys are all hanging out? Dogs are the solutions to all the world's problems. I agree. If everyone had, well, hold on. I can't agree. They are the answer to many, but not all. Some people have dogs that are not kind to them, and they can't. Those dogs will never fix the problems that particular human being is having. Sometimes everything you do might not fix it. You know what I mean? Are you judging how long it's taken me to get this off? Don't do that. It is. It's awful tight in there. I don't know. There, finally, man. I'm trying not to get the actual fabric in there as well. I hear, what is that? Why do you look guilty? She loves to chew on a blanket, so. Maybe I should just come up on this side first. I gotta take the whole thing apart. I want to take the whole thing apart. Hi, Bubba. How's your mouth feeling? Doug has one of those where you can drive it. You want to help me, Momo? I gotta tear this apart and then sew the sides back down. That way we can have 2 different covers at night. one that I can use one night and another one I can use a different night when that one particularly is in the washer. And this is obviously going to take me all night. I thought once you get, get it going. Once you get it going, it's gonna. But there's too much intertwining right now. This piece right here is connected here. Because I bought this because it's really pretty. And I think I bought it 5 years. Yeah, no more than 3. So let me think. A really long time ago. And lately it's just been really getting on my nerves. It's too hot to use. And then it's too bulky to use in the winter. Watch your nose though. You can smell, but watch your nose. So I thought I would do this while you guys watch the dogs a little bit and see if you enjoy yourselves. Initially they were quiet and peaceful. Look at all that hair in there. Look at all that hair in there, dude. Tell me that this is all pit bull hair. That's crazy, right? And this is washed. What? Oh, heck no. You see all that hair in there? Oh, no, it didn't. How does it even get in there? That's crazy. What the? That's how crazy the dog hair is. It was inside the sewn area. I don't even understand how it got in there. This is crazy. This is crazy. What? Can you see Momo over here? His figure, that's why Momo's smelling it. Hi, Spirit Angel. Hi, Era. Oh my goodness. If you enjoyed the live feed, please subscribe and hit the like button. Thank you, Bubba says. It's a Class A holiday rambler. Oh, so is this. Mr. Momo's laying on it. He's such a goofy head. Okay, I gotta figure out let me try to blow my nose. Can you hold on to that for me, Momo? And also throw away this hair. Let me see. What's this eye booger you got there? What else? You want me to check this side? Thank you. Let me go blow my nose, wash my hands, and come back. Miss Saki, you want to get up there? Are you able to make yourself comfortable? Can you make yourself comfortable here? Hi. Hey, Saki. I'm going to pull this apart, Momo. You're going to jump down. This is what I'm talking about. Come here. I don't want you jumping down, honey. That's why you got these beds over here now on the ground, see? Once dogs get a certain age, if they jump off the bed, I'm going to tell you right now, they can have a concussion. One day, all of us should do a meet and greet. Larita, we wish we could, huh? We talk about it all the time, but I think so many of us are all over the country. But where are you at? What state and city? Or at minimum, what state? Christina says they look all cozy, kind of thin. Oh, heck no. You think they look thin? Yeah, I don't think so. If you can see their ribs, we do have problems, but I can't see the ribs on any of my dogs here. California? Okay, yeah, I'm in Texas. MP's in, is it Mississippi? We are all across the United States. Thank you, Spirit Angel. The Spirit Angel knows well. If they were thin, I think I'd already gotten in trouble a long time ago. If you knew me at all, though, and this is just now talking about giving eyes on something that, but I'll just bring it up because Nikki, my pet sitter right now, and she pet sits quite often for long periods of time. I literally right now, I watch the dogs wait like an owl, like an eagle. Because Brownie's on half a cup twice a day because I saw that. I was like, are you getting thin? He's a little tiny dog on half a cup of food twice a day, which is a lot. This is a lot of food. Matter of fact, he ain't even finishing it no more. But I'm so, in tune with their body weight. I can look at them and tell. Like, I got home from from going out of town a while back, and Saki looked like she had gained 3 or 4 pounds. Her stomach was so fat. I mean, I was like, whoa, put her on a diet right off, like I knew that. I was like, oh, you giving her lots of treats, you know what I mean? So just for the record, I mean, if you aren't watching your own dog's weight, I did have pet sitters that starved my dogs, bro, but they may not have been intentional. But if you are not paying attention and let's just say you're going to do some pet sitting for somebody, what you can do, not that everybody even has a scale, I'm not going to go weigh some aggressive dog that I'm pet sitting just to make sure I can keep track of his weight. Don't get me wrong. But if you're going to pet sit for 3 weeks and you can't figure out that your dog's starting to look thin or something like that, you got problems. Because I got home and all 10 puppies, they were 6 months old or less. They all looked like they had lost 10 pounds. They were so bony. I was so pissed. And I hired, so I could take a trip. Actually, it was to go meet you, Pookie Puppy, in Vegas to help you move. When I got home, all the dogs were starved. Actually, all the puppies, because they were at a different location. They were at the salon. They were so skin and bones when I got back, and I was gone, 5 days? I was so pissed. I hired 2 different pet sitters, one for morning shift, one for night shift, and then I hired a 3rd pet sitter for all the dogs that were at home. And even I said to the lady, I said to all of them, I said, could y'all not discuss the fact that during day shift versus night shift, y'all were complaining about who's cleaning and not cleaning for, a short period of time. But I didn't hear one thing about the fact that when you got here and met the dogs and did a meet and greet, you could not see their bones. But then when I get home and I'm relieving the pet sitter, I was like, do you not see all their ribs? All these 10 puppies? I might have had 11, and they were 6 months old or so. I was like, do you not see all their ribs? You can call and complain about who's cleaning what. I mean, literally, they would be complaining on each other. I'm picking up all this, and I'm cleaning all this, and I'm taking out the trash and all this stuff, right? I was so pissed. It was right before a holiday, either Thanksgiving or Christmas, and I loaded all 10 of them puppies in my truck, back seat. 6 months old. They were all at least 30 pounds each. And this was after, right before Christmas or Thanksgiving. I brought them all home, bro. I brought them all home. And you know how I got them to weight gain without vomiting and getting sick? Within 7 days, I had them back to normal because I had to feed them every couple hours, 24 hours a day. Yeah, Marsha, I'm taking it completely off. I'm taking one side off, which is I have to go all the way around. Because it's 2 pieces of fabric, and I want to sew. I want them to both to be their own individual piece of blanket. So one day I can use one, and then when I wash that one, I can use the other. Does that make sense? I love both sides of the pattern, but I don't like how thick it is. And then what it's made for is to put a comforter inside of it. And I never, ever, ever, never, you know, use comforters like that. And so I just don't like it. I don't like having to put the comforter inside of it and then have this comforter cover shift all over the place. You know what I mean? It's too thick. See, look how soft. This is like a velvet. And then this is like this beautiful color over here. But I don't ever use it because it's too, you put that on top of a thick blanket and it's too hot. So I can never enjoy it, you know? So I just want to take it apart now. It's been many years, at least 6 years, 5, 6 years like that. And I'm like, you know what? Let's just do this tonight with you guys. Gives me something to do while we hang out with the dogs. It's a wonder though. So my Momo's here. Momo actually caught that, whatever, was playing around with that grasshopper. But if Angel saw the grasshopper, if Angel was involved, she'd already just, you know, killed him. Hey, stop chewing the bed. She'd already just killed him. She doesn't like bugs, man. She'll get them and let them, you know, lizards. I don't know if it's like a protein snack for her. Don't look at me like that. You can't see her over there, huh? Mm-mm. You stare. I see you. Yeah, I see you. I do. I see you looking over. I will get the camera on you looking at me like that. Goofy head. Thanks for joining us. Be sure you hit that like button. Liked 82. Tanae, thank you. Thanks, moderators. That's crazy. No one noticed the dogs were losing weight. Yeah. How do you not notice different eyeballs, right? Different people, different human beings, different shifts. I get there and everybody has, I can see all of their ribs, all of them, all 10 puppies or more. And I was like, how do you not see his ribs? Especially, it was light. He was completely white. I was like, look at his ribs, bro. She was like, oh, I didn't notice. I was like, look at all the dog's ribs right now. Hi, Valerio. I was initially going to let the dogs use this blanket. You know, that's probably why there was hair in it in that first seam I got off or whatever. But then I decided, I was like, I need to enjoy that blanket as much as I want to, because I had bought it, you know. And the dogs, they just, you know, it is what it is, you know. When you're having dog care and you're taking care of dogs and stuff like that, you have to do a lot of laundry. And sometimes, especially the little ones, they'll pee on a towel or blanket on the floor, or even a big dog makes a mistake here and there. Randomly, a dog might vomit, you know, like, so you take your nicest bedding and you just keep giving them to the dogs, and they ruin them pretty fast, because then it's something you're not going to use for yourself, you know. So I was like, you know what, let me just take this apart, see if it works out for myself. Because at some point I have to come back. See how frilly the edges are now? I have to come back and sew that under. It's not like it's going to stay together if I don't. But I will never sew it under if I don't have it taken apart, right? So one thing at a time. It's been hanging out on a rack for months. And now I just finally get to do this with you. And now, see, I'm talking to myself. No, I'm talking to you guys, but the dogs are like, she's obviously talking to herself again. Hey, Christina. I love all these dogs. The brown dog is adorable. Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh, they're so relaxed now. I know, Michelle, that's what I was trying to say, is like, this is our normal situation. I'm not normally talking to myself though like that. I mean, every now and then I talk out loud to God. Like today in the car, if you saw me, you'd have probably thought somebody else was in the car with me because I wasn't wearing a headset or anything like that. But now I'm sure the dogs are like, yeah, I don't know who she's talking to right now, but let's just fall asleep to her voice. It's a good time to do that. Momo's over here, he's dreaming. I do have this thing, I have a lens on the camera so that it's a wide circle lens so you could see more, because otherwise it would just show Momo's body. So I could see where someone might say, maybe. No, I don't see where someone sees it, they look thin. I think that was just a comment to get reaction. Or make, sometimes people make comments to make people worry. And we have some really really broken people, and sometimes they do that just for fun, and it's not very nice. And sometimes they are innocent questions, but I do like the. Are you dreaming, Momo? You dreaming? Thanks, $2, 91 likes. Yahoo! Keep them coming. And if you'd like to donate, it would really help. $1 per person to help the feed. It helps me buy dog food. I do a lot of stuff with you guys, so it'd be hard for you guys to miss, what we do with your donations. And check us out at myfavoritegroomer.com. Follow us there, sign up, and make sure you get the newsletter. It pops up right away to sign up your email. You have to push yes on the site when you do that. Doug, are you stable right now? Are you camping, or what are you doing over there? How do you get service where you're camping, man? You lucky dog. Doug's in the live chat. He's out camping right now. His little wild grandson just broke his finger. I'm so sorry to hear that. He is pretty wild though. It's, I'm glad he only broke a finger. You can elaborate more, Doug, if you want. Dede's dogs are very, very healthy. Thank you, Spirit Angel. Not sure if you caught the last couple lives or not, but I did thank you for your donations. I appreciate you. You don't have to do that, and I appreciate it. Thank you for being generous. Blvd, wild child. If Doug is still out there, I wonder what Carson should be when he grows up. He's really good gamer, but he's like really hardcore, and then he's like ready to bounce onto another subject. You know what I mean? He can fish and then throw the fishing reel like 3,000 times and like, okay, I'm done now, like within 10 minutes. I could be exaggerating. Sorry I missed the lives. You're welcome. Yeah, I kind of said thank you a few times to see if I could catch you and say thanks. Sometimes you're lurking versus talking, so I thought maybe you already heard it, but I'm glad I said it again. Marcia said the dogs are powering up their energy. Not no more. And I'm moving along with this. What is this called that I'm doing when you remove the thread? I'm sure there's a name for it. Are you seeing that Momo is jolting a little bit? He's dreaming right now. Isn't it adorable to see your dogs dreaming? Maybe even your kids too. Oh, that's around there. Two Dog said seam ripping. Okay, thank you. We are ripping the seams off of this sucker. Removing the thread, laugh out. A de-stitching, Bubba says. De-stitching. De-stitch. Can you come over here and help me de-stitch this? If you don't quit bothering me, I'm going to rip the seam off of your pants. If you come over here one more time, I'm going to rip them seams off the pants. I'm sorry. Am I hallucinating? Listen, I need some help to stitching this. Sir, can you help me to stitch this? I'm not really sure how to do it. I'm not really sure. Can you train me on the stitching? Have you all heard of such a thing? Huh? I got something else funny to tell you. Want me to tell you something else funny? I'll wait and see if you guys say yes or no. Seam ripping? I'm gonna rip these seams if you keep talking like that, Pookie puppy. Yep. Carson has a cast for 4 weeks. It was a finger, not an arm, right? It was a finger? Which finger? And he wasn't even around. He was at a camp. So anything can happen at the camp. I would sit there and interrogate him, make sure that's the truth. You know what I'm saying? This is why I don't want any of my family members going to no camps. If you need a camp, you need to take time off and have a camp at your house. I mean, please, no. Keep your kids close, man. I don't like what the world is coming to. This is some scary stuff. I don't like it at all. What? Hold on. What is that noise? Hold on a minute. Brownie? Oh, you're inside. Did y'all not hear those, like, some movements? Yeah, that was weird. That was weird. There was no one out there. Brownie's inside in the living room. You didn't even move either, Angel. You didn't hear what I heard? What time is it? I'm gonna need to quit messing around. 10:47. Hey, thanks for joining us. What you doing tonight? Saturday night. So, Spirit Angel, I mean, I think you've tried everything, but I'll just throw out a couple things you could do. First, turn your notification bell off and on. I am sure you did that. Turn it on and hit all. Go to your phone, turn on notifications, restart your phone, delete the YouTube app and reinstall it, and then start over. Like literally delete the YouTube app and then reinstall it. You're not going to lose anything. Sometimes for some reason there'll be a glitch that you can't explain because your phones are like computers in your hand. Sometimes there's a glitch you can never explain. It just something like too much stuff is on your phone. It didn't get a full update. Applications have to be resubmitted monthly to the app stores, like whatever stores they're on, Apple, Samsung, or whatever. They have to be resubmitted and then they have to update as well. if there's any reason that your phone is not allowing the update on each app, it could have problems. So there was a YouTube fan we had for a very long time, for many, many years. She was a member for a very long time. And there was a time, like, she couldn't even comment. She wasn't blocked. She wasn't nothing like that. And it just took, seemed like it took 6 months for it to fix itself. And it finally did fix itself. And, which was crazy. Even during that time, she didn't delete her membership. She couldn't even chat. If I wasn't live on my phone, she would just text me and I would share what she was saying. It was hilarious and also very, get you really mad. It would be very annoying to me. But at the time, because I also wanted to answer her and help her, right? I Googled it and did a lot of reading about it. And some people have on some of these forums have let us know, let the world know, in the forum, that it is true that sometimes there's a glitch that it doesn't explain anything, and it is what it is. And the reason why it was so upsetting to that particular friend / fan was because she had been a member since the beginning. So it would say member for 6 years, and she didn't want to lose that, at the time. Now she was a member for 10 years or whatever it was, right? It was just she didn't want to lose it. I wouldn't want to lose it either. Hi, Kathleen. I wouldn't want to lose that, every time you log in, it says member for 6 years, 7 years, because all you have to do is just go use, delete your account, start over, that kind of thing, right? Just to kind of get a fresh start. But I'm glad she didn't, because it ended up fixing itself. But if you didn't go do all the reading, her and I both did, you wouldn't know that sometimes it could just happen, and we're lucky when it's not us. Just for the record, someone let some gas out. Yeah, so that's good. I was right on it with the update. But definitely, if you haven't already deleted your YouTube app and then reinstall it, and be sure you also turn your phone off and then back on. It's wise to, in my opinion, and also I used to work at the FAA and I had to be in charge of their equipment. And one of the things I would teach was, not only do you always get a device and charge it 24 hours before using it. That's anything I buy, a laptop, an iPad, my phone. I'm not in a hurry at all. I literally charge it for 24 hours and before I use it. I do not turn it on and play with nothing. I don't do that. I take it right out of the box, charge it for 24 hours, and then I use it. But they do recommend having or restarting your devices, all your devices. Some people leave their computers on, dude. All the time. They just put it in sleep mode. They do recommend, turning your device off at least weekly, and if not nightly. And I know most of us don't do that. Well, don't do it if you don't know your passwords. I can tell you right now, so many people that I've talked to that tell me that they didn't even know their passwords, so that when they turned their device off, they couldn't get it back on, and they lost stuff. So if you're new at technology, make sure you know all your passwords before you do something like that. Okay, it looks like we're coming down here like this. I'm so sorry, Momo. You do restart your device? Crazy. Every day? Oh, you got a new phone. Mm-hmm. You totally agree, Michelle? Cool. Not sure how interesting that conversation would be, termed laugh out loud. I lost a lot of my followers. I'm sorry, Michelle. Got to get them all back. I lost a couple years from my membership when my old phone died. Oh, I know, right? And you were on a roll too, Pookie. You were one of the rollers. MP was as well. But some people have to, shift, turn membership off, turn it back on, with the budget. Oh my gosh, your dog is sleeping, Michelle says. I'm scanning now. 100 likes, yay! Thank you. Hi, Norma. Hopefully I didn't miss that. I'm kind of scrolling back up. Okay, we're going back at it now. Everyone who is here right now in the live chat, is there something that you, hi Marcia, thanks for coming back. Is there something you make? If there's something that you make, what's something you make or something you like to make or arts and crafts that you do at home? What kind of stuff do you make? And how about this? How many of you watching right now actually do make stuff, but you haven't done it in a long time? Like you haven't done any of that arts and crafts stuff in a long time. What would it be? And how about this? I challenge you to get it out tomorrow. I would say now, but depending on where you're at, you're probably just chilling, relaxing. That's not something you're going to want to do right now, but let's get it out tomorrow. Why don't you work on it tomorrow? You know, set that stand up that you used to paint, or set that desk up, clear the space so you can actually pull out those, start getting ready to make something to give away for Christmas. You know, how about this? Learn something new. Why don't we pull out, they got so many of these crochet kits now, they're $10. If you keep an eye on the clearance section at some of your local hobby stores, you know, you might find like, oh, they discounted some at some point. Don't sit, what is it called? Don't sit idle, you know. Idle hands, what is this saying? When your hands are not doing anything, your mind can wander and cause grief or pain or self-sabotage. Thanks for joining. Be sure you hit that like button for us. Subscribe so we can see you again. And if your notification bell is turned on, the next time we go live, you'll be able to know and join us right away. I'm thinking this is a travel seam tool, but I'm thinking I would appreciate a long handle one. See how small it is? But this is a travel one. I want to even say my mom may have given it to me a very, very, very long time ago when I was a very young kid going in the Air Force maybe, but I'm not 100% because I've bought some really cute stuff over the years too. Do you see what she doing over there? Oh yeah, idle, I-D-O-L, ideal, idle. Hand, idle, I-D-O-L is idling someone. Idle hands are the devil's workshop. I know it is. The squirrels, I know it is. I have carpal tunnel and I wasn't going to say it, but this is helping me by not just doing nothing, but it's a sharp, it's been for 3 months now. It's a sharp pain, like straight in here and all the way into my elbow. Am I doing this right now? Yeah, this is where I'm at. And I know what you mean. It's not, arthritis is not carpal tunnel, but I do know what you mean by arthritis, that pain, that soreness, that just uncomfortableness. Matter of fact, just holding this tool, you know, I've noticed too over the years getting older, it's like my hands don't like to hold small things at all. I can't. If I'm sitting here trying to, oh, here's a good example. These, I told you there's a lens on there. There's a lens. Holding this lens right here like this is so hard for me to do now than it was before. And then putting it on something, this little lens my hand does not like to actually mess with. It's crazy. So just do what you can and then stop. You don't have to be in it all day. No one said you had to, you know, crochet for 10 hours a day, right? And ice is your friend. I have tons of ice packs for different parts of my body, my back, my hands, my elbow, my arm, my shoulder. The gel ice packs are the best, by the way. They're not like a brick. It's not like laying a brick on your back. It's gel, so it moves with your body. It's much better, but they do break. They don't last forever, you know, the bags. So don't, if it starts to leak, don't be mad. Just know that try not to be too rough with them in the beginning. I do believe this though. So if you have any kind of problems, I think that when you don't use your hands at all, like if I were to just stop using my hands to say call rest them every day, and I didn't keep them moving, at some point I don't think I could move them the same as I could before. I think that totally doing nothing, right, with your whatever hurts, for me it's my hands, right? But totally doing nothing would make me worse. But also going 300%, you know, would also be really bad. So there's a fine line. Just do what you can, but just don't give up on everything, or then your body will start to give up too. And I have found through friends and family, like when you kind of give up and stop everything, what I feel like is you start losing it. You start losing the things that you used to do in your mind. You're not so quick on your feet, or you start slowing down. Your mental process starts slowing down because you just stopped everything. It happens a lot when people retire. They just stop because they can, but forget that, or don't know that when you do stop, you're giving yourself a break, but everything slows down. Your muscles building, you start losing your muscle if you quit everything, you know. Balance is a good word. Keep the balance in your life. Don't stop everything you did. I know we all get overworked, overly tired, especially when you maybe worked a job for 21 years and you're like, I'm out of here now. I don't have to do anything. I actually don't even have to get out of bed. Be careful not to let that define you into going into depression, whereas you thought it was just rest, but really it was because there was no other reason to get out of bed anymore. Don't confuse that, you know. Be careful to take care of your mind. And I always tell my family members that are pretty close to retiring, have a plan. If you want to rest, put a date to it. I'm going to rest for 2 months, but that includes still going to yoga or walking the beach every day. Like, have a plan. It doesn't mean you can't walk the beach. I'm saying have a plan, because when you have no plan, you might not want to get up out of bed. You know, I've seen a lot of my military friends go through a major depression out of the military first, and hopefully they get out of that depression, you know. But if they don't, it's usually not a good ending. It's a very high suicide rate. And so if you know, have a plan. Tell your friends, have a plan. Tell yourself, I need to have a plan. I know myself good enough. If I don't have a plan, I'll do nothing. So have a plan. And don't get in your head. Your head usually holds you back sometimes. Today I finally went and did something pretty fun. And I had been home like nonstop for a few days at least, you know. And as much as I didn't want to go, I was talking myself out of just going to enjoy the day. And once I got out of my head, which was talking myself out of it, I had a great time. And so don't talk yourself out of things. If you get into your head, it's going to talk you out of anything. And I don't know why that comes first nature for us human beings. Does this affect you? Is this anybody else? Is this occurring in your life? 118 likes. Thank you so much. I appreciate you letting me know. Thanks, Corbin. Use it or lose it. You want to have carpal tunnel surgery? 2 dogs, keep us posted. I have experiences with good and bad people. Like they're not people, but their experiences were good, but their experiences were bad, or their experiences were bad. And personally, I am not going to get surgery on my hands. The flying squirrel said dementia. Usually these chronic states go from bad days to less bad days in a constant loop. If I'm feeling good, I do a lot. Then I pay for it and gotta rest, but it is worth it and better than doing nothing. Yes, Pookie. Me too, Pookie. I still play piano, violin, and banjo. We like being in our comfort zone, Bubba says. I got the cortisone injections in my wrist for carpal tunnel. Oh, I see miracle hearts. Yes, 2 dogs, keep it up as long as you can. Amen. I know it. I'm so proud of you. I've always wanted to learn the piano. I just never would put my mind to it. I signed up for classes in 2 different places and it just wasn't what I thought it was. You know, like maybe it was also bad timing on my part, but if I really want to do something, I can do it, right? And if you really want to do something, you can do it. We are coming around. I don't know how far we've gotten down. I haven't moved it very much, so it can't be that far along. Yeah, Miracle, I know what you mean. I was thinking that they would wear off too, so I'm not interested in that either. I'd rather just let it be. I do not take pain meds or anything for it either. I have grown accustomed to it now, but it's a constant thing. I would rather not worry about what medicines I'm taking on a regular to stop the pain or subside it or whatever. I already do enough things that could probably, you know, affect my organs, and so I just don't want to add that. Oh. Bubba, I went to your house today and I was like, Dad, are you here? You don't have to say anything about when you're coming home, but I just thought you'd know. I was over there. Everything's looking good. Yeah, don't say anything about when you're coming home on the live. Bubba has a tooth that he's getting removed on Monday. I hope it doesn't go into any kind of infection. It cracked, I guess, yesterday. When did it crack? A few days ago? While you were eating something, I think? Or just... It had a cover on it, you said, right? The spasms get you, 2 dogs? Oh, man. Miracle says, it got so bad at night that it would keep me awake all night and I had to do something. Oh, I know what you mean. I have to agree with me. I have to say, you know, I can't say I would say it keeps me up all night. But sometimes I'm like, I want to film myself, and I can. I could. I have it in my mind to do this so you guys can see how hard it is to sleep with these dogs. Oh my gosh. And you'll be like amazed as to who ends up laying where they end up laying and how long they lay there for. But dadgummit, so I have to sleep with my hands over my head it's the most comfortable place, no matter what any YouTube video is going to tell you about where your hands should be. And I do have a bed where the back goes up, so if it's really bad, I have to if I raise myself up, the blood goes where it needs to, you know what I mean? And that's pretty cool. Or like relieving pain on my lower back by raising the feet. That's all been really, really helpful to be able to do. But sleeping with the dogs doesn't mean I can do it all the time. It just depends. And I do rotate the way I sleep so that if I am not getting very much sleep, what I can do is finally get enough sleep on like the day 5 or something like that. So I do kind of change the way we sleep. No one's used to any one way of sleeping, if that makes sense. We are making some movement here on this comforter though. Comforter cover. Having dinner, and yes, it had a crown on it. Thanks for joining us. Keep it up, you guys. Hit the like button for us. Subscribe so we can see you again. And hit the bell so that when we go live that you get notifications. Check us out at myfavoritegroomer.com. Hi, Natasha. You know, there's so many people that don't know how to speak up. They're shy, or they don't want to, or they rarely do, or they don't feel like it's important to say hello when you're live, you know. So some of y'all who's come in, you say hello. I mean, that's awesome. It's awesome that you are not shy, and or if you were going through shyness, that you push through it to say like, hi guys, I'm actually here watching. There was a conversation I had with Doug many months ago. And I was like, I gotta be honest with you. Like, I don't really know who you are. Like, you're on that side of the screen. I was like, I invite you guys into my world, my work, my home. And, you know, you're on the other side of the screen. I don't see you, you know. And it's true. If you don't write, I have no idea you're sitting there watching at all. And I'm not perfect either. I'm over here paying attention to the thread, not to the chat. So if you said something, I hope my fans help you say hello or something like that, right? But Mr. Doug was like, yeah, maybe that's true. I told him, I said, you might send me pictures, but I mean, you can get pictures all, like catfish, you know, you can get pictures all over the place. Like, I gotta be honest with you, because just because you met someone on the internet doesn't mean you should trust them. And I'm like, it's pretty cool that we talk, we're friends, you know. So most of my friends are regulars, my fans. I mean, my regular fans, I know their number. They've ordered from me. I know, you know, I said thank you. I gave them gifts. I sent them gifts. They send me gifts. Like, you know, we have a different connection than the average YouTube channel. And so Mr. Doug was like, he probably got off the phone, and I hope you're listening, Mr. Doug. Mr. Doug was like, this is me thinking of how he's feeling. He's like, I wonder, it's true. When I'm in her living room watching her live, like watching my live from your living room, but you see my living room or my bed, I can't see your bed. It could be fake AF. Like, it could be fake, you know. Oh, here's my bed, Dede. No, I don't need to see your bed, but I don't know what your bed looks like or your living room or nothing like that, because I'm the one you're watching through, right? So he later on starts sending me a bunch of photographs. He starts sending me, he's like, this is what I look like right now, Dede. This is what my living room looks like. This is what my backyard looks like. You gotta tell me that's not funny, right? That is funny. He's like, he doesn't tell this to me. He does it in his mind, and I can only imagine what he's going through, you know. She can't see my house. She can't really see what I'm doing. Let me show her what's going on right now. And I gotta say, that was one of the cutest, funniest moments. I got a good giggle out of that. I said, no, I said, Doug, you do not need to send me all these pictures. I don't. I said, and it did stop, but it was super cute. It's super cute. Because sometimes, I think many people don't sit back and go, yeah, you know, how is she supposed to know what I'm doing? The camera's not looking back into your world, right? Look at these dogs stretching out. Look at the way Momo sleeps. He's off camera. I want to move you guys. Not. See, my wrist is pretty sore. I couldn't even move it. Look at him. Let me see if it caught. If it's a good view. Let me go this way. We're looking at Angel then. Oh yeah, that's a good one right there. Hi, Jurassic. Welcome to the channel. Happy Saturday night. He's out like a light. Look at him. Can I zoom? I probably could zoom a little bit. Let me see. Let me see you at the top now. Yeah, that's a good. No, I'm not doing nothing, Mo. I'm not talking about you at all. Buzz had a tumor he had removed last week. It was benign. So he had surgery? I'm glad it was benign. I don't know that the older my dogs get, I wouldn't even have surgery no more like that, 2 dogs. But I mean, that's your pup, so, you know, I'm glad he made it. I'm glad you've had a few scares, you know, where he wasn't going to make it. I'm so glad he's still here for you. Hi, Camaro girl. What's up? It's been like months since we've seen you, girl. Since our treadmill. We were treadmilling it. What you been up to? We're watching Momo all sprawled out right now, dreaming. And he is in my spot, so he knows exactly where he's at. He knows that that's my spot. That's where we sleep. That's where I sleep. We as in I sleep there and he sleeps with his head on my shoulder or my neck. And I don't know if you can hear, but Miss Pastel over here is snoring. Thanks for joining us. Be sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you can get notified when we go live again. You can hang out with us again. Oh, maybe I am going through this here. Let me do that so I don't have to wake him up here in a minute. Did you come back over this way? Let me see. This is a pretty cool tripod. This is a different tripod. Can't see her face though, dude. Can't hear her snoring. Nothing's happening. Go ahead and go back to sleep. Go ahead and go. Nothing's happening. I'm not fish poling my tripod on you or nothing. Nothing's happening. Did you see the side eye? What? Yes, it is. Okay. Shh, shh, shh. Here we go. Here we go. Why are you looking like that, Momo? What, Mo? It's just a tripod directly above your head, dude. Don't worry, it's nothing. Where are you going, Miracle? I was coming over to look at you. Oh, watch your old poor girl. You hit your head on the tripod. What'd you do that for? What'd you do that for? Okay, all right. There we go. Let's go over here. Come over here. Go. Come over here. Tiptoe. Shh. Tiptoe. Decommit. They woke up. They woke her up. They woke Angel up. Okay, we start over now. We gotta start over. Okay, all right. We're starting over. Everybody's starting over. Oh no, everyone is getting up for a late night snack. Seriously. All right, well, I thought I had it covered. Okay, Momo, you're gonna have to, can you get back up there? Can you go get up there? Can we get up there? Okay, come here, I'm gonna do this right now. I'm gonna work on this. Here we go. Almost the next dental. It's in the beginning of August. He's such a cute dog, isn't he? He's laying on the tile. Pretty girl. Hi, pretty girl. What did Camel Girl say? Oh, did someone delete it? Say it again, Camaro. Did I say Camel Girl? Oh yeah, the top Miracle. Oh, who's that? She's so cute. Oh, that was Brownie. He's gonna bark at the fence, I bet. He's on patrol. You know, you got one of those guys. He's literally on patrol right now. I can't even see you over here, Pastel. Yep, I got you on film now. Pretty girl. Bark at the fence. Camaro. Is Camaro able to talk? Someone didn't block her on accident, did they? Camaro Girl's been here for a long time. She said we went to high school together, you know. I can't remember anything these days. I'm so sorry. Camaro Girl, make sure you're here, please. If she can't write, I'm going to be very upset. Does someone know if she got blocked? You didn't block. Usually people don't block anybody. You guys let me do that. But just asking, please. If so, I'll check on it. Hi, Stacy. What are y'all doing on your Saturday night? I don't think anybody wrote down stuff that they do as a hobby. I know you guys are getting the up. Oh yeah, she moved anyway. Oh, she's so cute with herself. Look at her over there. Hold on. Can you see Miracle's butt? I call her my squid. She stretches out like squid. Look at her. She's so silly. Oh, you timed her out for 10 minutes? Camaro Girl, we can't change it, but I'm so sorry. Bad, Marcia. Minutes. Camaro Girl, I am so sorry. I can't even fix that, you know. Now we just have to wait. Minutes. What did she say? 600 seconds. Oh, 600 seconds? 10 minutes. What did she say, dude? Oh, Camaro Girl, are you there? We love you. I don't even know what she said either. I say that, but MP, you want to tell them how somebody came and faked your name and then acted like you, but wasn't you? That's definitely something. You can't just trust, you know, that it's the same person. You don't know that. I can come back as a Marcia. You won't even know if I'm the real Marcia, you know? That's scary, isn't it? It's true. There could be 3 million Marcias that show up in here. You won't even know, and that's scary. Think about that for a minute. Imagine Doug shows up and was like, hey, what's up, you guys? It's not even really him. It's just the name is the same. Somebody saw his name. They wrote their name like it. You know what I mean? It's true. You don't online, you have no idea, you know. Scary. See, Camaro Girl hasn't even written anything now. Dadgummit. Two Dogs said, don't even know what she said. Aw, I forgot. But Bubba thought she was kidding. She probably was, because I've known if it's the same Camaro Girl, like I said, you might not 100% know. You're not at her house. I'm not at her house. What I'm saying is it might be just a user that sounds similar, but it could be not. But hopefully, you know, she doesn't have any hard feelings, because nothing is ever intentional. Here. When someone's trying to moderate, I know it's not intentional. there could be definitely misunderstandings. Words can always come out as a misunderstanding, but I didn't even see it happen yet. And on the account I'm on right now, I can't see that, I guess. What's everyone doing on their Saturday night? Are you watching YouTube and doing something else as well? Are you just surfing around, or what were you doing before you got on the live? Did you guys see last night the video I loaded? Doug. Doug's laughing. Are you laughing because what I told him? Did you finally catch up to that? Make sure the bottom of your tab is like you're actually during the actual present moment. Your red dot could be way back far behind. And you're not even like on the live moment just by looking down at your red dot that's moving underneath the video. Sometimes it's like way behind for some weird reason. I can see why you thought that you should delete that though. I wouldn't say the dogs are spoiled. Would you? I think we may maintain a pretty tight ship here. But, I mean, if it's at 10, 11 o'clock at night and we're all sleeping, I guess they could be spoiled if you consider your dogs to be outside dogs, or they don't have a bed, or somebody the other night said that dogs are dirty. I think we all can say that some dogs are dirty. They obviously go outside and, yep, you got to wash your bedding a lot. That's true. Their feet are on the ground. But I've also seen humans even dirtier than dogs, you know. I've been watching Law and Crime, and that's some nasty human beings out there. There are some nasty human beings. There are people that don't shower every day. There are people that think you don't have to shower every day. There are people that would say that it's dirty not to shower every day. There's people that say that showering once a week is okay. I mean, your definition of dirty could be all different kinds of things. But also, I've seen where some people say they don't let their dogs on the beds. I have found it really hard to not have my dogs around me, and since I'm the only human, you know, here, I feel like I do go down to their floor as well, but I also let them get on my bed. So that's just, I think, to each their own. Have you seen that video of I don't know how realistic it is and what, because I don't know if I watched a present video with that, was it that donkey? The donkey lives in their house, and the donkey acts just like a doggy, you know? He's so cute. Yeah, things are gross. I've just seen things grosser. And it's true though, if you should definitely wash your bedding a lot. And I gotta be honest with you, all that de-shedding we did the other day, oh man, we needed to do that months ago, because it really has changed what I see on my bed. So that is gonna be something we need to do more regularly. The de-shedding for the pit bull's hair. Whoa. I don't know if we're coming to the end of this or what, but it is getting thick. It's thicker there. So Momo, he was panting a second ago. Did you notice that? I got the house at 74. And he's mostly shaved. I don't know if you noticed, but his legs I shortened his legs. Yeah, the house is at 74. There is a computer running right next to me that generates heat. All of our bodies generate heat. The bodies in here. It's not hot, but he'll go lay on the tile floor because he's so hot. He gets so hot. You know. Do you have a dog like that? Aww. Aww. Let me bring you guys down. Hold on a second. Let me see what that. Oh, look at her. I didn't think what I said was wrong, so if it was offensive, I'm sorry. It's okay, Camaro girl. I don't know. Is spoiled dogs offensive? I'm not sure. I didn't see the comment, but thanks for coming back. We were apologizing. Not sure if you saw that. Marsha's on top of her game, though. You know, I'd rather be more protective than just let stuff go, don't you think? I mean, she literally is on top of moderating, you know? That's the best, you know? I'd rather be safe than sorry, wouldn't you? Because she hasn't been here as long as you have, Camaro girl. And we have seen what seemed to me as fans and maybe friends over the years. You haven't seen it all because sometimes we don't see you, Camaro girl. But we have recently seen, you know, the realness in people. And so you stay around long enough, sometimes somebody they were a fan a minute ago and turned into someone else and said things that were just not kind, and, you know, then it is what it is. So, I mean, like, I would rather have Marsha helping and sorry, you know, and we could start over with the comment, but having moderators and they're not sure, you know what I mean? I don't know how to say, but thank you for moderating. Some people just don't care either. Spoiled dogs to me is like when I see that pig, the pig on Instagram or whatever, it has a cowboy hat, it goes to restaurant, a pig, right? Goes to the restaurants. I mean, I'm not saying I don't like it. I'm saying it's super cute content, but if I were to say someone's spoiled, I would definitely say that they are spoiled, you know? That is spoiling. Lots of, each dog or that pig has all these different colored, you know, whatever it is. I can't remember if it's boots, hats, clothing, purses, you know, like a pig. It's super cute content, though. It does get me, the kisses that pig gets or that reaction to food, like, I don't know, it's super cute content, though. But Pastel, she ain't wearing no, not yet. I should paint her nails, huh? We want to paint your nails so we can call you spoiled. Hey, pretty girl. If I say that too loud, Miracle knows that's her phrase. If I say it too loud, she's going to get mad and come over here and be like, that's my name. We talking about pretty girl. Oh. Oh, nice deep breath. Oh, pretty girl. Look at her hands. Oh. Camaro girl, love you, girl. I keep it 68 for my dog. He gets hot. Are you serious? 68? My electric bill is currently around $200 right now at 74. I can't imagine what my electric bill would be at 68. What did Donald Hill say? I gotta rewind this. I got a 145-pound lap dog, a cane corso. If I leave the room for more than 60 seconds, he begins to whine. Oh man. You're also, that's a crazy name. Illegal immigrant Pakistani. I'm also a groomer in UK. Well, thanks. Thanks. Welcome to the channel. My whole community is groomers. Oh, cool. My Corso could rip a bank vault door off its hinges, but God forbid if I walk to the bathroom. The breed is truly a Velcro breed. That's hilarious. Oh, Pookie has a comment. That's true. Spoiled is better than neglected. Amen. I'm good. I have no problems here. Camaro girl, I love you. Spoiled to me is loved and then some. Dede would give her dogs what they need and she would go without. That's so true. I'm cooking these dogs turkey. And some days I'll have like ramen noodles. I'm like, stop it, Dede. I just don't want to eat the turkey. I mean, I'm really cooking I had to go get it HEB today. I had to go. The reason why I had to leave the house was to go get some turkey. I was like, OMG, we're all out. I did that to myself the other day too. Man, it goes fast. And I thought Costco was giving me a deal on the turkey. No, bro. I was paying $20 a pound. $20 a pound. Am I 10, 15? Shoot. Never mind. I quit. $24 for 4 pounds. Does that sound right? Anyways, it's a lot. It's expensive. I just can't. You have to find out yourself. But I wasn't getting a deal there. I was like, oh man, I've been buying turkey at Costco for a long time and I'm actually not even getting a deal. I was like, wow, what? There's better deals other places. Because I got some dogs, I have to cook for them. And I tried to cook for everybody. I couldn't afford it. I did that for years. 2 years. We've been on all kinds of food to try to help Miracle with her allergy problems. And it's doing good right now. In that $600 veterinarian allergy test, I went ahead and got a different one for $150, $149, I think. I have a video on the allergy test that I did get. It's an older video, but it still does have a coupon code. You can type up my favorite groomer allergy and it should pop up as a video, but the veterinarians, they were trying to charge me $600 for a freaking allergy test. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just saying I ain't paying that. I can't pay that if I want 2 or 3 allergy tests. You know what I mean? 2 or 3 different for the different dogs. What's up, Barbie? From Texas? Me too. I'm in Texas. I'm not sure what that means, Rocky, but he says that, hi, Rocky, that donate costs, donate food, allergies, donate vet. I'm not sure. $6 per pound. So I probably almost paid that today. No, I paid 4 something per pound, depending on the grade of turkey. 80%, 92%, whatever. It sounds like buying gas. That's true, though. Huh. Camaro girl. That's true. What you said is true. Then they are for sure spoiled. They are for sure spoiled. That's Angel over there snoring. Can you hear it? Thanks, Bubba. Yep. Maybe I gotta do the math then. I gotta go look at what I paid today. Is that a closer view to pastel? Let me see. That's Angel snoring. notice the ears. I think she's listening. What? Here we go. We're gonna go over here. I'm gonna try to be quiet. I gotta let you go after this. My phone's gonna die. Oh. I'm so tiptoeing. What are you doing? You're making too much noise. Stop making so much noise. Shh. Stop. I'm trying to wake her up. I'm trying to... Shh. Why are you looking at me like that? What the heck? Stop. I'm trying to sneak up on Angel. You're ruining it for me. Oh my God, what are you doing right now? What are you doing over here right now? What are you doing? Stop wagging your tail. Will you lay down? What are you doing underneath me right now? What are you doing? Nothing's happening. What are you trying to do, Pastel? What are you doing? What are you trying to reach over? What are you doing to my back? What can I help you with? Nothing's happening. We're just laying down over here. I got a burp. You can get back to your snoring now. I got a burp. Oh my goodness. What are you doing? Stop making so much noise, dude. You can get back to snoring now. Kicking me, dude? Okay. What are you doing behind me? What are you doing back there? What are you... you were sleeping. I thought you had already laid down. Why are you on my hand? Give me my hand. Give it back. Give me my hand. Give it back. Get it out of your mouth. Stop nibbling in my hand. Give me my fingers. Mama, give me my fingers. Give it back. Give it back. Hey, what? Okay. Pastel licked the phone and turned you guys off, turned off the screen. Okay, say goodnight. Say goodnight, night. Go night, night. And go night, night. And go night, night. And go night, night. Go night, night. I gotta let you go before my phone dies. Okay, I guess we're getting up. Have a great night. Thanks for watching. Be sure you hit the sub so we can see you again. Make sure your bell's on. Love you. Bye. See you later. Come on, kiddo. Let's go. Want to go outside? Let's go outside. Good night.